Welcome back, everybody. We are about to crown the first doubles world champions in a certainly exciting final. We have Akiko Yazawa and Andreas Bünz against Oliver Squire and Anna Sophia Jorgensen. So a very international doubles final, 4 nations. And before I continue, first, I don't need to introduce him. I'm happy to have the Anki man, Rainer Birkle, by my side to help me with the commentary.
Hello, Dirk. Once again, great pleasure to be here with you. And they already started, so no much pre-talk.
Which you probably appreciate. So yeah, 3-2 has started already. And Andreas is playing against Anna Sophia, it seems. So hit and down is the correct move?
I think so.
Yeah, hi everybody in the chat. Hi Matt, Axel, Irene.
Yeah, 4 players, 4 nations, Japan, Germany, United Kingdom and Denmark. So what can be greater than that?
So double threes and hitting 2 blots. It's also a strong alternative to make an inside point.
Yeah.
And dance. So are we seeing cube action now? Interesting. Certainly a take.
Yeah, and certainly a strong cube, maybe at 0-2, trailing a little bit, but make it easier. But at neutral score, it's pretty strong with this racing lead and already one back checker escaped. It's stronger than it looks. Huh?
And also some builders to make the 5 point, and we see some early action here. I think they won't take long to take this, of course.
We love action.
So Sean. Casey is asking D. Yeah, my first name starts with a D.
So what do we do? Bar point, I guess. 9 point is also a strong contender.
Yeah.
An additional man in the attacking zone. We are more about blitzing than about priming. What's your idea?
Yeah, the advantage of the bar point certainly is that white is glued to the 24, so the bar point will be an asset in case any blitzing attack fails, so that will be a lasting asset, certainly stronger than the 9. So
my first idea was the bar point, but now I like the 9. I switched my mind.
Yeah, I certainly don't like the deuce point.
Yeah, that kind of it's unlikely.
Okay,
they have the same discussion.
And this seems to be a bit too risky because let's say white enters with 2 checkers, like with a 2-3, then you are under pressure to pick up everything. I think that's too much.
Why put every X in one basket?
Just
go for the blitz. So the 9 point you also has blocking structure if the big blitz fails.
And I don't like to have so many blots, and all the doublets from the bar are an issue. So. Yeah, this looks certainly nice.
11 checkers in the zone. I like it.
I'm curious to see it too. I mean, it's an unusual opening position for sure. Okay, so now we'll see if they can make a valuable inside point.
Or maybe a double tiger.
A double tiger, yes. So this is a double tiger, I would say. You, Rainer the Oracle. Yeah, so I think nothing else here. Keep the attack going. You really don't want the opposition getting an advanced anchor, so you just have to go for it. Good play. 4-6. Wow. Black would really like to make the 5 point now. Oh, this is even better. And maybe,
Five and
yeah, because you have all the builders for the 5 point. This looks nice.
So this maybe.
Because now, let's say you hit lose 6-4, then the blood on the 11 is kind of useless. So yeah, I like this play.
And again, you should play 3 aces and then decide on the final one.
Yeah.
And you have the 2 bloods.
Okay, so now this is interesting. I mean, because actually 4 checkers on the 24 is absolutely horrible, but on the other hand, it's the golden opportunity to make some progress on the offensive end. I
go with the 5 point.
I go with the 5.2 because this is, I mean, you don't want to play a back game, and now
it's just the ace-2 is.
Yeah. And now what have you gained? Yes, a little bit, of course, but I think the offensive, the 5 point was more important here. 13-8, not much to do. And now if black can make the bar point, white is in big trouble.
Yeah. Then white is in crazy mode maybe. And
trying to go for the back game, but 3-5 is probably just running out with a back checker, or anything that you see that is more constructive than that.
Putting checkers on top of the prime is usually bad.
Yeah, and also your goal is to make the bar point, and so you don't want to move checkers past that goal. Double fours is a good shot.
Back checkers, but you can move forward.
Yeah, make the 5 again probably.
Try to win by playing forward.
Yeah, I like it. Kiko is nodding her head, so she likes it too. 2-5, in and out, same idea, not to dump.
13-8 does nothing, and yeah, it's just the only move that makes sense. So.
Yeah. 4-1 hits 2.
Yeah.
And really, you want to gain some time to get your back checkers moving.
Yeah, you're still in a two-way mode, so to speak. You tried if attacking and running works, or going back to the back game. Still keep 2 options alive.
Yeah. So yeah, hit the other checker, and it's mainly to buy some time. Probably you won't be successfully blitzing, but maybe you can. It would be great. You could make the bar point in the process.
At least split from the 24 with the 6 would be first step.
2-6. Yeah, now you have to split into the bar, and that's your opportunity to
hopeless.
Yeah, to connect your checkers. Okay, so this is going to be crucial.
Better hit back, otherwise it's getting really tough.
That's a hit.
Not the best, but
yeah, but any hit you take.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the end. Not the end of the game, but no, yeah. Why not just make it and just secure it?
At least you have some chances, not like
because
by accidents.
Yeah, I would lock it up. I mean, it's nice to get another checker, but this is not the main priority. If you hit that checker and the opponent enters with double threes, it's probably only.
But the prime, then you have it. Otherwise,
yeah, maybe. So these, how many were these? 1, 2. So maybe you make the bar and leave.
I think 2 left. Huh? Just make the
prime and be happy about it. I would be my first.
If you don't make the bar now, what is advantage if
I mean, this wins more gammons probably, and
Yeah. Chance to make the bar point next time, huh? But you also want to run a little bit.
yeah, maybe this is
Longer
more
I look-
flexible. So this also looks nice. It's so it's really a luxury choice. Double threes. It is double threes. I jinxed it for them. So now make the 3 and. Well, this could be quite a turnaround. The dance here, and all of a sudden everything is wide open.
4, 6, 5 hit from the back. And a dance would be.
Okay, no dance, but is that good? So now we have one of these rare variations where you didn't make the bar, and
But where are the other 2?
yeah, to the 4 point.
To the 4 point, yeah. I missed this check.
Yeah.
Okay.
So a 5 would be super important for white here.
Double 4 is.
Oh, double 5s. What a turnaround we are watching here. I mean, white is still not in great shape, but it looks a lot better than it did like
Maybe
a minute before.
All men out.
All men out. This is a prime you want to get past. You don't want to play a back game, of course. Just everything out. Yeah. No. Just out, and why not the other one out as well? I don't think this is top priority because when you jump out, you have 2 checkers to work with. So,
But again, what's the harder task? The harder task is coming out or not gaining outfield control. So next time you can easily get outfield control.
Yeah.
With at least one of the 2 spares on the 18. So I would go for that.
yeah. Yes, good play, I think.
Good play. Yeah.
Okay, makes the anchor. Yeah, no, we have really an interesting game.
Yeah. Most likely white will gain the outfield control and an even game maybe, or close to even maybe.
Yeah, especially with white owning the cube.
Yeah.
Which is very valuable
Big
here.
Advantage, of course.
I think I would keep the bar for now as a landing spot. And I said it in the match before, like the 12 point is like the midpoint replacement.
Yeah, it's a very good substitute.
No, don't blitz.
That's the
Don't.
wrong idea.
That's the wrong idea.
6 checkers back.
Just. I mean, you're playing a blocking game now.
And outfield is key.
Yeah. And now, don't want to jinx it again. There are really bad numbers now for black. Like I can see a 4-1, double 4s is of course terrible. Yeah. Even 6-1 is not the greatest. So let's see what she does. 2-1 is playable. That's the good news. The bad news is that it doesn't do much.
Yeah, you play to 21. Oh, get ready to run.
Yeah.
Simple
Yeah.
stuff.
So they seem all very relaxed, which is nice. Anna and Andreas are laughing. 6-4. That's another interesting one. Just out from the back, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, the problem for black is that with 4 checkers back, it's really difficult to blitz that lonely checker if white plays 20. No. Again, wrong idea. That's not your game plan.
Believe that Akiko will
Allow that to happen.
Yeah.
No, it's also black's checker on the 23 is the worst checker for black. So it's almost a relief for black so that it gets removed there. And you really want to have the 8 point.
And black only has aces to efficiently attack. Huh? He's really eager to attack with 4s and 5s.
This is perfect round. No, don't do it.
No.
Don't do it. This is bad, I think. Good afternoon, Diceman, USA.
Oh, we think it's bad, maybe.
No, I think it is bad. So usually I say it could be correct, but I don't think so, really. And Aloha, Maui Joy.
So, a lot of plots if we now go to the 18,
But yes, again, the checkers on the 22 are their problem checkers, and this is a perfect opportunity to release them.
You root for 4, then you should use the 4 when you get one.
So that's why we should have used it in the roll before.
Yeah. Now, of course, it's more dangerous. Not more dangerous.
Yeah, but put it another way, you could have been already out of there completely.
The 8 point, you tried prime versus prime with the ways worse prime.
No, yes,
this cannot. This is trying to out prime your opponent. But how can this work?
It usually can't, except for black rolling ace 4 from the bar, but that is probably the only advantage.
Of course, if you play to the 18, it could be a last decision in this game.
But it happens. Yeah, Frank said, 22-12. But here, that's clearly stronger in my opinion. Yeah, they'll find it. Yes, they found it. Good.
Okay, another dance. Another 4. Here, really, 4s grow on trees. Huh?
Yeah, but so how do you play it? The checker's on the bar, so the 4 is out. Then doesn't hurt to safety 1 blood, and this could be a recube pretty soon here, actually.
Even the checker remains, would have remained.
Yeah. 1, 2. That's a super joker from the bar. El Negro Backgammon says finale. Yes, it's a final. So the winner will be the first doubles world champion. So 5-2. So they really don't have problems releasing these checkers. I envy them.
They use the landings.
No, this is just that's not the right idea. You just have to hope that they miss. Yeah, and Matt Krongaya says after the actual sequence, actually they would have danced 5-1 followed by a 4-3. He's of course correct. Nevertheless, yeah.
So, just making the mid.
Yeah, I think so. Black is. See what else?
Don't want.
Yeah, okay. So that was like a gentle slap on the hand. Don't touch these checkers. I know this is a weakness, and I mean you want to run home, and this is also nice for blocking. There's some bad numbers now, like 6-2 is not nice, 6-1 is not nice. So why not just? Oh, this is no, they won't. Oliver won't let this happen. No, this is not the right idea. I think it's more like we shouldn't get too focused on these moves that in the end they won't play because, as I know, Oliver, he's certainly explaining some stuff to Anna Sophia, and so this is a bit more educational in the end. I would make a big bet that they will end up with this play.
Yeah, thanks, Jacques. Yeah,
yeah, and it's gonna happen.
That, yeah, I'm sure. He just wants to make sure, Oliver, that she got the reason, because it's also should be some kind of training, not just saying this is right, this is wrong. Okay, they look for more alternatives, always good, but then you should realize no other sensible force to play. Yes, to keep the pressure on the block, but
Yeah, it's not.
here.
That's not the point. Okay, this checker doesn't move. No.
Okay. Maybe time. For
Maybe I'm wrong.
commercial
I mean,
breaks.
now had I made a big bet on the move, I would be starting to get nervous here.
Anything. But Oliver is a real nice guy, so he's
Yeah,
taking his
yeah,
time
yeah,
to
okay.
explain, and I think
Yeah,
this is so wonderful
yeah,
to see, not
yeah.
just we move like that.
Maybe if time becomes an issue later.
Oh, they have no spares on the 22. They have to move forward now. Too many fours. 4 is really their lucky number, I think.
And I personally wouldn't switch probably. Or is it a switch? But then with 2 open points and checkers far back.
No. And no wasabi. Like I know
What was the wasabi again?
you missed Michi's wonderful seminars. Yeah. Wasabi is when there are additional plots when you decide for switching or things like that.
Mhm.
An additional plot is called wasabi.
Yeah.
You know what wasabi is, and when you of course you know.
I
It's a little
sometimes
extra.
eat Japanese.
Yeah.
So Jack says 18, make the 10 with 2 checkers.
And Fritz also made a nice comment, but we will not react on that. But I had similar ideas like Fritz.
Yeah, this looks really nice because it's coverage. I mean, you want to contain that black checker. This is a bit too loose, but it's only 6-3 double threes, but these swings are enormous.
It's huge.
And also a little feature like, okay, when you make the 10-point numbers like 6-2 are blocked, but you can use them to make the 4 points. So it's just kind of diversification even. Just a little side note. I don't know how much that matters, but. Hello, Marcel.
Hi, Marcel. Nice to have you here.
But this is certainly reasonable, but it's the same number of builders with more risks and an extra none. This? No, I don't like it. Now black can roll a 6 and you only get an indirect. So
Marcel, hello Dirk, Rainer, and no, we are only 3. Did you hear 3 voices?
we are only
Voices?
3.
We are only 2. Question mark is not here.
Is my co-commentator having multiple personalities all of a
Most
sudden?
likely, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. The 10-point is nicer than the 14 simply because the point covers the 4. So it's always nice to have a point 6 pips away from the one you would like to make most. Distorted. Okay, just a second, guys. No?
Maybe it was just fun. But anyway, to reboot the microphone is a good idea here.
Yeah. Okay, so now it's about a race. It doesn't look like that black is. To me, it feels like black is down in the race. So, how fast are you counting races? But I guess there's no other option. I mean, if white is really far ahead in the race, that certainly is a recube.
Just so.
Yeah, he was joking. Okay, they didn't count the race, which I find strange. To me, it's not immediately clear.
I think it was about even-ish, but I did not make it.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks close, and probably. I mean, there's also when the opponent thinks you can do these things on the time, counting pips on the time of your opponent. So I mentioned it before. Try to use your opponent's time efficiently for yourself. 6-1. to the 7 and 4 to 3, or just to the 6 in anticipation of a pure raise. It's so likely that this will become a pure raise, so I just would put the checker on the 6. Yeah.
I like this.
So was down. So what was? So now it's 7. A raise of 7, not quite enough for a recube.
Yeah, but sometimes you have to count now. It's
Yeah, now it's 7. That confirms it. Okay, now it's 17. So black has to roll something big here to avoid the cube, the recube.
That's not enough.
Yeah, I think we are now.
14.
It seems to me. Yeah, pass.
Okay, super fast.
So this was a astonishing turnaround. And
So-
I feel a bit bad for them because I jinxed it with the double 3s. That's where it started.
So Oliver did count before, because he passed so fast.
Yeah. I mean,
So maybe he got a running count. Before, like,
Kiko is smiling, of course. That could have ended badly here for them. Okay, Oliver does the same that I would do. I always need, or I prefer to have 2 chairs to have a better, it feels like I have a better vision of the whole board, but
I don't like it, but I see your reasoning here.
I think it's a personal thing. It's
Yeah, but I always go if everybody would do it, so organizers would have to organize
excuse
a
me.
double amount of chairs.
I checked the room, and for example, last tournament I went to the neighboring room where there were chairs stacked. I never would, of course, be so rude to take a chair from somebody who might need it.
Or making your own, bringing your own chair would be
Yeah.
an idea.
Okay. Yeah. But of course, sometimes there are just not enough chairs, and then you are correct. And then, by the way, I wouldn't do it.
I know that you are a very nice guy. You don't have to. So, they managed to switch places.
Okay. One,
Well,
nothing
easy,
special.
easy. Saves energy.
6-3, just run. 6-5, split and down.
Split them down, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Create no.
Not so far, not so far.
What did they do?
At least you should pause. This is really a trap because you are used so much to play 6.
Yeah, I think this was a
20, 40,
sizable
13.
mistake. You're down in the race, you want to create contact, you've got the stronger board, and for example, with a roll like this, you only get indirects, at least you're not down in the race anymore, but I think it was quite a big mistake.
And it's really, really important to notice that there are exceptions in the early game where doing the lover's leap 24 to 13 with 6-5 is not correct. It's clearly correct in the first move, but it can change very fast. Even in the opening reply at Gammon Go, it can change.
It's just a standard argument. When you're down in the race, don't race. I mean, don't play into your opponent's hands. So
and forget about that 6-4 is labeled running. There are alternatives sometimes.
Yeah. Okay, but now the racing deficit is more than compensated by 44 pips in 2 rolls. Okay, now it's how to escape the back checker. By the way, I would have danced with double 6s after my my play, because that's what I do. Now it's so the good shot, I would say. Deuce comes up and make the 4 and 7 to 5.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Keep the landing spot on the mid. Wait, 4, 5, and 6, 3 if you don't get attacked.
Now it's pick and pass.
Pick and pass, yeah.
I mean, you can't let that checker escape. This is just too passive, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Yeah, but it's so. I mean,
Yeah, you have to do some attacking anyway next time.
of course, it looks ugly, but yeah. Okay.
Like you often said, maybe it's right.
Yeah, could maybe.
Easily be, yeah, sure.
Yeah, but now if you miss, it's over. For sure. But I mean, with the other from the bar, White would have run as well to talk about. It felt like.
Guess it's close, but maybe 7 to 3. Don't have a lot for return shot, but this is more natural. Should be close. Oh?
Yeah, should be close. Yeah. Okay, important roll coming up. So this, why do you make that point?
No, just play 5 to 4 with the ace.
Yeah, or 7 to 6. This is basically a race. So this is bad for the race, not to make the crossover with the ace, I think, or slot the 4. So,
but that is their fault. They obviously missed Torsten's seminar today morning. We talked about it. And yeah.
Pass. I mean, maybe that's why they played it, because they were about.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, then it doesn't matter. So it with the race a bit closer, it would have been a mistake, because then it's more difficult to take. But like this,
they shouldn't do it. They know that they are on TV and maybe children are watching. Always make the proper play, even though it doesn't matter in that case.
Maybe, but that's an interesting theory.
A little bit weird, but interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, this Axel Müller says it as well. He wanted to pass anyway, so good start. For Andreas and Akiko. 6-2. Out to the 14.
Was this not a Nike cut to the 16, or did I mix something up?
To the 16, yeah, but that is 4s, 3, yeah, but 4s, 3s, and 5s. So we have I without duplication, I doubt it.
Yeah. So just make the simple, normal move, so to speak.
Makes the bar. Six, 2, safety the blood and step up, probably. I don't know about the race, or this is also fine. Like button, please. Yeah, these things I'm supposed to say. So like button, please.
Smash it.
Smash it. Oh, but only if you like it.
No, you can also press it if you
don't like it. Okay, that's a terrible roll.
Wow. Stepping up would have made some sense.
Yeah, make the deuce and step out. I mean, you cannot.
Yeah.
At least here, Akiko was able to stop Andreas from just, of course. And okay, if Black misses, White again with the racing lead in good shape. So I don't think this is a cube. Yeah, you hit first, and then depending on the come-in number.
Very likely that we see a cube now.
4.
I was just thinking about 4-2. What about 4-2?
What about 4-2?
Make the strong board. Is it still a cube?
I mean, the take is easiest take in the world, and being down in the race. Okay. Don't think I would ship it. 5-1 is bad. Ace, 5 down. I'd hope White doesn't escape. So if White rolls a small number now, then that looks much better.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But 5-2
sure
is
that,
big enough to
chances.
jump out. Okay, Andreas is a bit nervous. I mean, now you saw the 6-5 immediate autoplay, and now illegal move. But of course, he's nervous. I mean, World Championship, to be able to become the first world champion in something.
Yeah. So for Akiko, it's business as usual, but for Andreas, it would be the first time.
Yeah. Now, do you give the 4-6? Maybe not even.
You're about to cube. Maybe it's too much, unnecessary.
Also, the builder on the bar point, when the bar point is stripped, is not really a great builder.
Yeah.
So I can understand. To just, Matt also says
8-7, yeah.
8-7, yeah.
4-6 is huge.
Huge, yeah, exactly.
And especially as we have the cube available, it's really not necessary. I think it's not adding too much.
Yeah. So I also would play 8-7. So when you're in a good position and maybe on the verge of cubing, you're trying to avoid
volatility.
The disaster rolls or jokers for your opponent in that case. 8-7, everybody's in favor of 8-7. So, and we have one not sure, but looks good.
Yeah, it's always risk and reward. The risk is pretty high, 6-4, and the reward is maybe limited in this scenario.
I mean, it's certainly better when you get missed. So what is this? Again, we can agree if cube, this is an easy take. And by how much do you lose your market? Okay, if you get pointed on and dance, maybe. If you point and opponent dances, then you lose your market. Double fives, of course. Good evening, Tapio. Okay, so they decide to take another roll.
I think cubing, that's score. Would like to have cubed, but.
So now, interesting. You're supposed to play the rest of the 4 such that you can win the game with the cube after most.
So you think about not making the.
No, not really. I mean, if you make the bar and come down, you could cube probably most of the time. But this looks so natural. So again, one of these how bad can it be situations.
Chuck that borderline double, so we were all right in a way.
I think now it's too good, actually. I mean, you can make the bar with all the outfield checkers. If you successfully blitz your opponent, then you are big favorite to win a gammon. Too good now, yeah. Jack confirms it. Make the bar.
And trailing in the match makes, in general, playing on for the good a little bit more attractive.
Yeah, even that, but here this is relatively clear cut. And it's only, and you can just continue, and only after 2-6, white has counterplay all other numbers. So 5-3 makes the deuce. I mean, you should, it increases gammons by a lot, so you shouldn't worry about the joker from the bar.
Should worry, but ignore it, huh?
Yeah, you should be worried, but not such that it clouds your judgment. Okay, yeah, it's still too good. Just continue rolling. 3s, make the 6 prime, 6s and 5s attack. Yes, there's always a certain danger. Like any other decision too good is a risk, where this reward decision tier. There's a big reward and a very moderate risk. So yes, Anna Sophia correctly decides to, or they correctly decides to decide to continue. Yeah,
This one, no?
probably.
So now decisive roll.
Yeah, so
Okay, this may be it. 7, 5.
6-4. So the danger persists. Yeah, you have to, or you don't have to. You just should make the 8.
Yeah, you cannot play 8. You have no 4 left if you play the 6 otherwhere, and then it's only this.
No, 8-2 doesn't look right. Gain some more covers, but this is much more solid.
So, rooting for an ace. No, missed. 7 to 5.
There's the 5. So now there's absolutely no question anymore. And
favorite to win the G already.
Yeah, favorite to win the G. So playing the checker to the 6 seems fine, but then you have bad double 3s, so maybe you want to avoid double 3s.
Yeah,
to just continue. Yes, looks good. Five one, so 5 down, 7 to 6 seems to be the logical play.
Even though double 6s.
Yeah, how are you?
You cannot avoid it. You cannot avoid it.
So this is no consideration then, and certainly you would like to place your checkers on the high points so that you can conserve your closed board as long as possible. Bear as many checkers off with the closed board as you can. So, yeah, that's a great shot actually.
8 to 5.
8 to 5. Everything is safe. Yes.
Hi Tim, thanks for joining here and rooting for UK or UK Denmark team.
Yeah. Yeah, how would you play this?
Wrong, maybe.
Or maybe not. I mean, but we can say it's not a big deal. So
No,
now you
the
just
6.
2 from the 6.
No, sounds I think. It's always good to have a look.
It's 2. So now Andreas really needs to roll a 6.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow. So
He's
there
still
goes
in
the
good shape.
gammon. Of course, they can continue because there's no sequence after which Andreas and Akiko could take, but now gammon chances are very slim.
Other 2 crossovers. And 2 crossovers.
Yeah, you can play to the 10. Yeah, Kiko is pointing out the technical subtleties. Just there's no good reason here to waste a pip by playing to the 5. Except for what? Double 5s even fills the gap. So
yeah, as long as you have the checker on the 10.
Maybe now.
But now.
Now I probably would have played 6 to 5 with the ace.
How did they play 6-1? I was confused.
They played 10 to 4, 7 to 6. But it doesn't help them that, okay, now it's fine. But I mean, it's fine to be odd on the outside. So, and here.
Yeah.
But it's
not pairing off, where with even you can
I don't know why they continue here, but maybe they just have fun rolling and moving the checkers.
Or they don't want that they have a decision and get a better PR by dropping, because the doubler gets no decision.
Yeah, but I don't think in a format where you. Yeah, I know you're kidding, but
I'm just telling what in my weird mind goes on. So of course,
I mean that's.
For the
Don't try this at home.
You should not do that at home. It's another one of these weird PR
things that players who play for BMAP do all these things like this, fishing for decisions.
Ryan Bello. Hi, Ryan.
All that for 1 point. Yeah, sometimes it's just like. Okay, the last part of the game was just like in a football game when the ball is in the midfield for 5 minutes, nothing much is going on. But what can you do? This game probably going to be more exciting.
But that's why we have Jacobi rule in money games, to avoid long games for 1 point. But we are in a serious tournament here.
Okay, clear, enter and cover. 6-1. Just make the point.
Right, to make the point.
Sure. I guess so. You really need an anchor, and I don't see any other reasonable 5-6-1. I think is a bad idea, especially when you have made the bar point. You usually shouldn't hit on the ace.
No tempo hit urge, so splitting the mid is the lesser evil than.
Did you know that somebody wrote a book about that subject?
To hit or not to hit? No, it's just some random guy. I would not recommend it.
Yeah. But I remember having read it there. I don't like that 5. I mean, you should go for the anchor. Okay, so fortunately, these connection glitches that we sometimes experience are usually short.
Yeah.
Okay, Matt liked going to the 15. Yeah, I'm not so sure. I thought with 3 checkers back, you really want to make a fight for the 5, but maybe, yeah. Curious to see.
So, it's nice. Stepping up, I guess.
Yeah,
Anything else?
I would step up. Again, opponent has the bar point. You don't want to be on the 24, really.
And here, of course, for lack of alternatives.
Yeah. Yeah, you could have made the 10, but giving up the midpoint for no good reason. So that makes that hits makes the 5 point, and there's no other good use but making the 4 anchor as well. I don't know what they are thinking about. Yep. No surprise that they came up with this play. That was actually a great shot because not too many covers. So now black has a decent game. Double 4. So I only see make 2 inner board points.
Go for the run.
And then, yeah.
Or maybe
but you cannot do some primey stuff here with all these stacks. So that's where the checkers should go and just make it. Yes. Andreas is a bit doubtful, but I mean, what else is there? Yeah. Akiko gives the nod to 5. So now this is a huge racing lead. Okay.
Why so fast?
I have no idea. Again, so now 2 choices. Either you come out, but that then the danger is the opposite, that the other side anchors. But I think even black anchors, this doesn't look like a viable 1-3 back game. So I like the play, and now I like to see a cube.
Almost to good territory. So
Yeah.
if they wait a one.
Yeah, I was a bit surprised that they didn't pause, because
The Matt thought it was maybe a close no double because of the score.
now a huge score. Okay, yeah, it was double the last time. Yeah, that's what I suspected, because black's position probably looks a bit better than it is, but the strip prime is really, I mean, it's okay, but it's not so strong, and it's just too many gammons, period. Gammon losses.
No, bluff thinking, or are they really considering?
I mean, this should be what, certainly over 30% gammon wins.
Yeah. Best you can root for is a holding game. It cannot be a take. No? Cannot hope for.
Also, 6 away score. So if they lose a single game, then they let the opponents get to.
A white gammon 42.
Yeah,
Wow,
at least.
huge.
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, that is a mistake I frequently made, still make, but not so much anymore. Just thinking that I have kind of a decent anchor reduces my gammon losses in these situations. And so even with the 5 anchor here instead of the 3, you lose tons of gammons. So
once said maybe if the best you can hope for is ending up in a holding game, then
okay, no double before, because certainly score consideration maybe.
Okay.
But
so Matt was right. Congrats.
But it should have been close. Yeah, that's a good pass. Okay.
So, switching places again.
I think oftentimes when I play doubles, I play you keep sitting as long as you're winning.
That's what Patrick and I did. Yeah.
I think it's quite common.
Not that it really matters, but
you have to
somehow.
I mean, I played the World Championship with my 13-year-old student, so we deviated a bit. So when it got to she started usually, and I took over to the end of the match. Not that it helped in any way.
Yeah, makes sense that maybe if time is running out.
Yeah. In the beginning, we started out slowly, and so I could explain some things. And towards the end, I then took over and explained less.
Nice 5-1, by the way. But
it's not 5-4.
Publicly known that you don't make the double hit, which you may have done in the 90s.
Aha, den hätte ich mir reinrüsseln können. That is German slang.
yeah. If you think too long, it gets nicer and nicer. And then you think, okay, I take it.
Yeah. Awkward 5-2, but really nothing much to do here. Make the 5. Nice positional advantage again for Andreas and Akiko. 5-2. I think you make the anchor, and maybe now that you have the anchor, why not play 7-2? I mean, it's a significant risk to leave the block there, and what's the great reward?
A3 is A3 already, so
yeah. I really like this play. So that is one of these decisions where I like to say it's not a beauty contest.
Even though we know that XG likes putting a blot in front of the
but here White is super happy to hit and run and force Black into a 3-point holding game. So yeah, make the 2 from the mid, I guess. 6 is clear. 6-1 seems. Maybe it's 6-1. Unstack the 6 and keep a spare on the mid again. No beauty contest.
I played 13-8, but see the reasoning behind 6-1, but I don't like it. That's...
It's a little bit stiff, and yeah. Okay, I wouldn't have known. 8-3, stripping the 8 and keeping the stack. Okay, that's interesting. Not a cube yet. White is 5 away, so that means black can take more than usual. So that's an argument against cubing because it's more difficult to lose your market. And yeah, okay, you lose your market probably after double sixes, but really, yeah, that's a good decision. And I don't know what's the race, but if they're really ahead in the race, I
think it's -4 if I got it right.
-4, so then you just, oops, yeah, 6-5, I saw 6-4, so my mistake. So then, of course, you don't run with 6-5, probably. This, I don't like it too much. Stripping the mid. Actually, you don't mind. 2 down from the mid, Ryan. Is that the rationale? Good play. Okay, Ryan says good play. So who am I to disagree?
Yeah, sure. You're a dick.
Thank you. I mean, I would instinctively, I would have played to the deuce. But might be good. Six, 1, and now. Eight, 1, I guess.
Yeah. Anything else?
That's maybe an argument for slotting the ace, because chances are that some checkers will end up there anyway. But yeah, I don't know. That was ruled before, but here you shouldn't leave anything. The race is close, and
cube for me here.
Yeah.
I think it's 8 pips.
5-3. Yeah. 8-1. I liked. Five, 4. Yeah. Shouldn't run from the anchor for sure. So just make the ace and play 8-4. Yeah. Build your board. And now white is also stripped on all outfield points. So that means with 6, for example, there would be already some problems. So that also plays very naturally the 3-2. 6-1 now. There's no way avoiding a shot. Running out is suicide. We agree, I suppose. 8-2 looks. What's the plan after 8-2? I mean, has to be 13-6. I mean, bearing a checker. And now I think now we have volatility. We have the stronger position. We have market losers. So despite the lead, I think this is a strong cube.
Sure, yeah, has to be.
It's really difficult for black to find a path forward here. But nevertheless, I mean, I would play 13-6 just to have playability once you get missed.
So not, and XG agreed, thanks to Jacques.
Okay, so yeah, we're all on the same page except for Anna, Sophia, and Oliver. And what they do is actually what matters.
And I guess they don't want to pass. That's why they think about the move.
Yeah, we can already expect them to take if cubed. Okay, I don't like it. And
maybe
now,
they think
yes,
they don't get doubled with just 11 shots. Some tiny hope, but not against Akiko.
be serious.
And
The pass would be surprising here because they really thought long and hard about the move. That's usually not what you do when you're intending to pass a cube. Yeah, pass a big blunder. As mentioned before, the take point is lower. And for example, I don't see this as a big pass at a normal score. And I know I have to deviate towards taking. So that would be my approach. I would judge the position. Yeah. Good take.
Yeah.
As expected. And double force is one of the best misses. Yeah. Very strong position. Yeah, Matt says, seems like a take for money as well. Yeah, for me, it's enough to see it's certainly not a big pass. So if it's a small pass take or anything like it, then at the score I have to take. So that's how I would approach it. The only important information is that it's not a big pass for money. Yeah. So then you can just take it. So now you're thinking about how to distribute checkers. Okay, I would slot make the 3 is maybe an option. Why not make the 3? Yeah, I like it.
Very good.
You don't want to have any weaknesses right now because some 6s play badly. You may get a shot or so. And 3 point is just fine. Keeps a checker in the outfield. So one thing I'm curious about, because they already spent quite a bit of time, if Oliver, if that continues, clock ticking down, if Oliver at some point will take over, but we will see. That's for the future. Yeah, perfect. I like it. 2-1, just to the ace. 5-4, so there's, I think, 13-4 now that white has a blot. I mean, killing 2 more checkers, or you can also run, but that you're not ahead in the race. Killing 2 checkers.
I like this one.
Yeah, maybe. Just like I thought, maybe it's an opportunity to do something. Yeah. With the 4-point board, yeah. I mean, that's certainly the best way to win the game. Yeah, Jack says by far. And that is a pick and pass. Or is there anything else? Or
I don't think so.
No, 4-3, 3-1, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So now a crucial role coming up.
Yeah. This will be huge.
Yeah.
So double 4 would be not so, at least a hitter, but some side effects.
Mm-hmm. Okay, double sixes is a dance. So gammon danger here. 5-2. And I think you just play 9-7, perfectly fine.
Too much.
3 at least a common, and 7-5 probably. Yeah. Double fours again. This is awkward. So you have to break. I guess you've got to break the 6, or maybe you want to break the 5 because that. No, you better break the 5 because now it's more numbers. I mean, the other, so you would have duplication on 5-3, or am I seeing now it's 3s and 6-2?
Yeah.
So I would have broken the 5. So. Better long term, okay, so Matt disagrees. 6-3. 6 is down. And 3 is 8-5.
8-5.
Yeah. Okay, Matt is not sure. I'm also not sure. It just would have been my play, so. But not with a high level of confidence. So 8, yeah, what else? 8-5, or am I overlooking something? Yeah, black's board is also not that strong, so. Yeah, 8-5, yeah, that's a miss, but still some contact left. So Andreas really hopes to roll a 6. So of course something like 4-3, 4-1, 4-2, also good. So this is nothing.
6.
Ace wasn't that great, certainly, but okay.
6 was good.
Yeah. 5-1 is good, makes the 10. Double aces makes the board. Don't know. I would go down to the 10 to have the covers for the 4-point. Yes. No big deal, but still. 3-1 makes the board actually not that bad.
Yeah.
Because next time you can play pick and pass with your 4s.
I guess I still have to stay there.
Yes, of course. I mean, if they are down in the race, so they have to go for contact value. And question is whether they want to slot the 4 right now. If they're expecting to hit something, then it's not
almost all 6s and all 5s.
Yeah.
Not bad.
So 4-1 is a great shot, of course. But I also wouldn't have slotted the 4-point. Whenever there's a good chance that you get a winning shot, maybe winning shot, you don't want to give your opponent the return. So to the 7 and 2-1 to just. Oh. So 6-1 would be, of course, huge. Wow, there is it. Wow, that's just incredible. So now you see why you don't want to have the blood there. 4-3, no. This is just jokering.
Joker Festival.
Joker Festival.
Yeah,
now,
the festival.
That was the gammon trap, the 6-1. Now, can they hit back? No. So actually 6-1 was an anti-joker in hindsight.
Ace.
Because that probably now will or potentially cost them 2 extra points.
Yeah.
Wow, Andreas is rolling like a world champion.
Yeah, he is hot.
So actually nothing but jokers. That is interesting because I hear people complaining that online this is all rigged and there's joker after joker after joker. It cannot be real. All this
Just so stupid.
this nonsense, and people forget. I mean, joker sequences happen in live play as well. So
it's just selective memory.
Yeah. And I think it makes a big difference whether you have 3 or 2 on the bar. So I think they should hit it. Gammon is important, gets them to Crawford. And even if they leave a shot and get hit, maybe they have more time to enter.
Yeah.
So I think it's better almost in all dimensions. The opposite.
This is the distribution, and it's
no. What's that? What? I mean, you want to win it. No, don't press the clock. Massive gain. Yeah, Matt, of course. I mean, I would be shocked if Akiko lets this happen, but she doesn't. But we don't know here, but it feels like in this instant, Andreas wanted to be supposedly to make the safer move. 5 is clear.
Exactly the case. No, it's the same.
First, play the 5. Andreas, play the 5. That is forced, and then think about the 4.
Should be 5-1.
And yeah, I think it's far less follow-ups. And now that you have assured the gammon, basically, if you don't get hit, I think you should play 5-1 here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, but I messed a lot up in this kind of
This all depends on the number of checkers on the bar, but here with 3 checkers, no, it's safety first. It was important to hit the 3rd, but once that checker is on the bar, you really should concentrate on safety, and it feels like it's fewer follow-up numbers. Play 5-1. Akiko is
again,
and Andreas are counting.
70. Just 70, yeah, it's not so big.
17, yeah, but because you have the checker off is always, I mean, can't hurt, of course. Okay, that was a good play, I think. Oh, that was
a miss.
Now a small number for white, and we could see a Crawford game. Yeah, there's the small number. So now chances of saving are very small.
Go to bed.
So you're hoping for a gammon. You wanna? I actually want to watch a little bit more here.
I thought it's maybe a beach.
Yeah.
Some rare cases.
So Matt gives the explanation. These 6-2, 5-2, that's the ones that I thought of are the ones. Yeah, that was, by the way, good move. Where it's the difference in the follow-up.
So, no, possible shot, maybe the last possibility.
Nope.
Huh?
No.
They're not even, so laser do stay on the bar and hope for a big double.
Oh, okay, but dancing now we can, a big double is a double-edged sword here. So certainly they want to come in with exactly one checker because of the BG. No.
Okay, no BG.
Wait, why no BG? Two doublets?
Okay, so possible.
No BG.
One.
Okay. Okay, this doesn't matter. Just 2 out, yes.
And it's really hard not to root for Akiko because I think she's one of the nicest persons in.
I'm
of course
neutral.
We are neutral. Of course we are.
Yeah, I'm only not neutral with a big lead actually, since I want to see more action.
Yeah, we mentioned that in previous streams. Yeah. Most amount of action and entertainment for us and for the viewers.
So this is this Crawford score. Actually, gammons matter for the trailer. It's not gammon value 1, so it's not like gammon go. So you shouldn't overdo it going for the gammon, certainly, but
Something
they
like
matter.
0.7 or something
I
in between.
think they are taking a break here, so we will do so too. And see you in
See you
5
in a
minutes.
few minutes, yeah.
So game play is about to resume. Big lead for Andreas and Akiko. And what are their match winning chances at the start of the game? Like 94, maybe something, 94%. So Oliver and Anna Sophia need a big comeback here. So Oliver moved 2 checkers down, so he's conscious that he wants to increase gammon rates because gammons are valuable. Had it been 8-0, he just would have split as normal. Another great roll by Andreas. So again, they're already in trouble. Anna Sophia and Oliver, that is. So how can you play this? You really would like to split the back checkers because you're getting primed. However, where's the 4 then? Maybe 8-4, 24-22. I think it's so. The alternative would be either make the 11. Okay, Matt read my mind. He's of the same opinion. I think it's just really important to get the back checkers moving here. Okay. Just slot the 5-point, Ryan says, but then white brings builders down, and I don't know. I feel you have to do something more aggressive here to get an anchor and get counterplay. Split next time, yeah, if you can. And also next time, like, let's say white rolls a 6-1. So next time, it's probably going to get worse. Okay, 6 different moves, so it's whatever decision, basically. Six to 2, okay. This is really difficult. 9-point. Okay, yeah, here we have El Negro backgammon likes moving to the deuce point after splitting this. Yeah, I don't know. It feels so important to split the back checkers now.
I will split as well.
This is optically pleasing, but it's just not aggressive enough. Well, now they are probably happy that they didn't split. And yeah, and to the 15, but still, I mean, now they're really hoping for a 3 to get into a holding structure. So this is not it. So just slot the 5 and 6-4, 8-7, all fine. Another double 3, so that how do you play this? Make the deuce? I think I would play from the mid, probably, just to
1 to the 7, 2 to the 10.
Like this. This just aims at the 4-point is your goal here. Yeah, Matt agrees. Yeah, looks natural. Looked natural to me too. Okay, this is awkward, but I think now is the time to move your checkers from the 15. Yeah, but this is fewer hit and covers if you move there, and you really don't mind the 3-5 hit because of all the returns. So this is actually a great shot, but I think it was clear to move to the mid. So
Get world champion with a 5. A good chance for it.
there's no rule after which you have a bad chance. But yeah, sure. So now making the 9 is not especially helpful because you have made already the 3 point. So maybe just lift it because you're going to get attacked potentially. Like, yeah, I like this. That looks good to me. Yeah, so this is a. Yeah, you actually want to have the 10 with the 4 open, not the 9. This is clear. So now I think black go for the blitz, cover, and 8 to 2. Just go for it. Yeah.
What's the alternative?
Yeah, that's correct.
Probably will not work, but it can work.
Yeah, it's more like 8 to 5, and they will continue their attack
and crawl
if possible, so that they can. I think they should jump out, duplicating aces outfield coverage. I think.
Yeah.
I think making the ace is. I think I would play. Okay,
wow.
Interesting. Wow, what? Okay. Okay, Matt agrees. And simply coming out was no option. I don't know. Maybe because it gives too many options to make the 6 prime, and that's why it's bad. So you have to get them busy. Okay, so you can switch simply. Why not? Buy some time, but you can also switch to the ace if you want to. Certainly don't want to hit loose. Switching isn't crazy, not at all. I mean, that's the first thing that comes to my mind, switch. So yeah, but there are 2 possible switches here. So if you switch, the last use will be probably 10 to 8. So maybe no matter what you do, yeah, or hit loose, yeah, with the bot, just go for it. But I don't think it's necessary. 4 is really bad. 8, 4, 2. I mean, there's one deuce used to go to enter from the bar. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, only 3 left.
Well, there's 1 left.
Now there's 1 left, and
D5 to 5 to 3. Why not? 6.
it keeps more structure.
By the way, I don't like the checker shifting.
So what's the advantage of this?
Main goal is running anyway. So.
I think the nice thing about this is if black rolls a 6, so then you have the big numbers that jump out that are good for you, and the small number, many small numbers point. So you have nice diversification. So
I think I would do the open hit. Maybe it's an overplay, but
yeah, I think especially with the score where gammons matter, you lose some gammons and you cannot win any. But that's okay. That would have been illegal. Now we are back in legal territory.
So much easier to roll home, huh? If you don't get hit back on the 4 now, and you have to return.
Yeah, okay, 10-4. I mean, under most circumstances, probably you do that actually.
Maybe this is the real gammon safe play, and just because of the slightly higher gammon value. I will go for the pure play. But
3, okay, so yeah, switch is correct.
Switch is correct, okay.
Yeah, only with 5-3, but really, that's not the big difference. Oh, this is really terrible now. 5-1 out. Yeah, and maybe I would play 5-4 because then 3s work, aces, deuce, 4s, 5s, and 6s. So that's pretty much everything. So this is a bit of duplication of 4s, and don't like that especially. But it's only a minor thing, but that's what you, I think, should look out for, how certain numbers play. So make the ace. Certainly. You don't want to give the opponent an ace point game opportunity to anchor, so I don't see anything but making the ace. Yeah, why not? Yeah, Matt agrees.
It's a very good roll.
It's perfect. I mean, what's the problem here? Why do you even consider letting them realize some equity with some ace point game?
Making the ace point was their biggest desire before the roll, huh?
Yeah, sure. I mean,
equity goes high up when able to make the ace point anchor.
So getting closer and closer to becoming world champions here.
Oh, we see a comeback.
Okay, another switch is coming up, and with a 5-point board this time. So this is just, if not for double 4s now from the bar, it's almost.
And we have not seen any jokers yet. Also, double 4s is so unlikely.
Double 4s happens only on the internet. Okay, close board. So yeah, and now of course, or not of course, but white shouldn't hit any more checkers. Don't hit anything. You want them to enter as quickly as possible, so move your back checker around.
Maybe also watch out, not now, but later for pre-clearing something.
Clearing the 6. So you
not
don't
now, of course.
1, 2, 3. Okay, that's fine. That doesn't leave a shot on double 6s, which is but don't hit. Yeah, this is nice. Play it.
We still have 7 minutes.
Yeah, they decided to torture their opponents for a while longer. Because that is really, I mean, you're about to lose, you want to get it over with, and then but this is part of the game. It's completely legal. It's not unethical at all. They have their time. They want to make sure that they find the best play to just maximize their winning chances. Yeah. So nothing bad about it, but I just feel bad for Oliver and Anna Sophia here.
Yeah.
And now 8-5. It's also fine. Yeah, perfect. And this is also fine for double 6s. 6-4. So you cannot pre-clear. So you bring a checker to the 6 and a checker to the deuce.
The 0 position.
You have to press the clock. So Andreas, you see, is really getting excited now.
Obviously, who would not be?
Who would not be? Yeah. Of course, Akiko is super cool here. Has been in so many finals and won quite a few.
Yeah, especially the World Championship in Monte Carlo 2 times, I think.
1. So now you may want to clear the 6. Is that? Okay, that could be. Oh, now the sound is crackling. Better, guys? Yeah, by the way, nice play to clear the 6, I think. It's long term, it's safer long term.
Yeah, even though it was not a 0 position, 6-5 leaves the shot, but way safer in the long term.
Yeah. Okay, it's not over yet. Oh, that was a bad number. They really hope to dance. So yeah.
High doubles. Double 3 or more. Keep it interesting. Double 4.
Yeah. Okay, we got a little bit of excitement.
Maybe last rake of this final.
But maybe not.
And maybe some kind of nice containment game. There's a containment game.
So...
So outfit control, okay, I guess go to the 14.
So they are already doing the post-mortem. He's not dead yet. The spectators. It's so I would slot. Oh, not slotting the bar. Maybe just going for the bar point immediately. I don't know.
I don't like this play, to be honest.
Yeah,
containment is. Did you write ever a book about containment?
No, but I will probably write the chapter about hitting in containment games at some point.
Okay, that's a good start.
Yeah, 14. Yeah, usually. I mean, probably. You convinced me. Covering the outfield first.
Yeah, that's very high priority often.
Yeah. Avoiding the double shot. Yeah, usually you flood the outfield in a containment. So do you want to leave that checker there?
Ace to play.
Ace to play. I mean, in other spots where I can lose a gammon, I would lift it probably. But here,
outfield control is so weak. I think I have to slot.
6-4, great shot. So double sixes, not that great. So you just played 12 to 6 and 19 to 7 would be my first idea, and my last idea probably as well.
Don't leave direct shots usually in containments. It's not a good idea. So you have to lift,
especially on the low numbers. So yeah, that's good. Can make the 13 point.
Yeah, that's an idea, I think.
That's an idea. This is good for double fours. A big swing on double fours. 2, 3.
No, don't miss.
Well, not really much danger here to miss, but we've seen it all. Hits and goes to the mid. Yes, I like it because you want to have a direct cover, but maybe you could have done the same with the direct cover.
Yeah, and distribute your back checkers.
But now you have to diversification. 5s, 4s, and deuces make the 2 point, and 6s cover. So otherwise you would have duplicated your 5s. Yeah, Matt agrees with me that keeping the 19 is a huge swing on double fours, and so I don't see that big of an advantage in making the mid.
Containment just got way easier with this 5 prime. Often you just slot from behind. Oh, it's not possible yet. 13 and 18 or something like that. Whatever.
Okay.
So
now you try to slot the 8. If you cannot make the deuce, you can make the deuce.
Of course, that's the
okay. So that's the easy way. So unless Andreas rolls double aces, there's not much point to fishing for a second checker. Just very unlikely, but double aces. But still, I wouldn't wait for white to roll double aces. Just bring my checkers close and to be able to hit loose. But no big difference now.
They're already free bet in the game. Just 7 checkers off for white. So chances are we see another game.
Mm-hmm.
always looked at big doubles, double six, double five, double four plays for black. But accidents can happen in rolling.
No,
the prime.
you're really happy to hit loose because now double aces leaves a shot after hitting loose.
Bonus.
But actually, I hope now for dancing because this is so for a quick closeout so that we can move on to the next game. Or I mean, this phase, the 6 prime is especially not interesting.
Look, takes care of double five. No. You have to make sure that the big doubles don't break your prime without closing homeboard.
Yeah. So again, another sign how nervous Andreas is.
Yeah.
Okay. That hits. Another ace. So that's just to punish me, to punish the commentator. Maybe you want to take over for a while.
Maybe you want to tell the people your car stories or something like that. If
Yeah, no. I guess I don't know.
But it's not so super exciting now. Always take care of again. 6 double. Do not harm you as black.
So close out, make it. No, now it's their turn to torture.
That's revenge.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a revenge. 5 plays well. Also.
Any books in the works? So right now I just published the hitting book, and for my part, a volume 2 is supposed to come out at some point, but it just started investigating, so it will certainly take a while, maybe 1.5 years. Depends. So while I'm talking, keep dancing. Oh, that covers. So it's still a bad roll because Oliver really doesn't want the checkers that deep. 2-1 is great. Takes the checker off and keeps the closed board. Yes. I don't know about other authors. I heard about the Michi book that was supposed to come out, but it's still...
End of the year we heard, but he has been postponing
for quite a while.
Times.
So,
of course, next year, I guess we can expect Thomas Tendon's
book, which has been also like not quite clear. November, okay, but I remember him Monte Carlo last year. It was supposed to come out, Michi's book, in November last year.
Yeah.
So not clear. When do we get a book? Yeah, that's not for me to answer.
Yeah, but a great question.
Yeah, okay. Many books are in the making. So
and who is TC66, when I may ask? He has a book on the planning as well. Always nice to hear. But do you know TC66
no.
Backgammon? Me either. Or if you want to introduce yourself.
So in the meantime, chances are getting better and better for another game.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Andreas can do it at double 6 or double 5. I feel it. He is hot. He may do it just now, I think. Missing time here.
Everyone, interesting. I would just take one off. Certainly. Yeah. Take it off.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, but maybe it's even better because even Okay, so that almost seals it, I would say. Oh, there's the double fives. Okay, not see anything.
Told you.
Yeah, okay, so now it could get into a four-roll position. So another double fives, and
He's hot.
this is a miss.
Oh.
So this is basically it.
Yeah, no, he needs two doubles.
Okay,
Or two times.
entering post Crawford probably.
Can he do two?
Nope.
Still
So-
possible with 2 times 2 1. No,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
still
yeah. Just
possible.
press the clock.
We have seen so many. 2-1. There it is. The first one. First half accomplished. Now I would not roll a double now. I would roll it after the 2-1. That's the way to go.
So not to waste your double.
Yeah.
4-1.
That was close.
Yeah. In German, we have a saying: a good horse only jumps at as high as it has to. So 4-1 was enough.
So it was a slight mistake. 3-1 would perfect. Or just to
Yeah,
show off
just-
double
just-
aces.
Okay, that's we were already preparing to congratulate our new world champions, but far from it.
It's not over until it's
Oliver and Anna Sophia also have a say in this, and they just put on the brakes for Akiko and Andreas. So now Oliver doesn't need to cube because there are no market losers. So
opponents have a free take, which I like to call a must take.
I must take,
It's
yeah.
a better term, I think.
What's the prize money? I don't know if they have it somewhere, but I don't know.
All 4 players are very happy, I think, financially as well. So
Yeah. With the outcome of this. But here, as for the title,
So the entry fee was 460 plus 40 registration plus an optional 200 side pool. And I think we had 40 teams.
so there's some money, and we have added money in the
And
pool.
we've added money, I think around 4.
Why not make the 4
4,000 or
point?
4.5.
Did I miss something here? I think I would have made the 4 point, but it looks just weird, this structure, 9.3 point. Yeah. Also, you want to create Germanish positions.
But there's a question about learning the pip count. First of all, there are a lot of resources on different methods, all kind of wonderful stuff. You just have to
Google pip count, probably.
Google pip count and choose what suits you. There is no one size fits it all. There are a lot of different methods, and you just have to try out all of them and then see what works best for you and what you can do on the table. That's the most important thing. And if you want to practice this, you can use my Anki decks. There's a pip count trainer built in. You can contact me.
No, okay. Important to say they didn't forget the cube, but they should have cubed now. They had
Yeah.
market losers,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
before there were no market losers because basically Andreas and Akiko have to take anything, so then you can just roll. But now, before the 6-5, I think it was a mistake because after double fives they would have lost their market.
As soon as there are gammon chances, it's pretty dangerous to.
So even this is still an easy take for white. So, but yeah, this Matt says is so before it was double fives, even putting 2 checkers on the roof against and then dancing, huge market loss. So I think Oliver is overdoing a bit here. Yeah.
Of course, he just came from UBC tournament, and that's very important to
Get
do
the
the
extra
stuff
decisions.
And it's not about
this is
tricking your opponent. It's more about the decisions, maybe.
But here, he should have cubed before the 6-5. Now they may have, I don't think, I mean, I can't imagine that Oliver forgot cubing, but everything is possible. All humans, long tournament.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. You make sure that your energy level is high before you try these tricks, because it's so easy to get distracted and forget it, and this may be very expensive. So if you're not feeling 100% on your energy level, just double after Crawford. That would be my recommendation. Don't try the tricks when you are absolutely on top of your focus and energy. And here we had 6 days of backgammon, many times late in the evening, so we may be a little bit tired.
So, but by the way, if black cubes now, it's still a take. Just so they're hoping to make a priming point here. Now they do it. Okay, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's an easy take. Come on. Very easy. I mean, then the trick, then Oliver is really a genius if they drop this. But the take, I mean, he takes it, yes.
Roughly, you have to lose more gammons than you win games. Roughly. Not here, I think. But
so now that looks to me like 2 down. Five. Yeah, no big difference here probably. So this is a good shot, makes the 5, and with a bit of luck, they will have a 6 prime, and we will see yet another game. Yes, so
easy to counter prime with the ace point, but still you should try.
no, simply slot the deuce, advance your prime. No, slot it. Why not slot it? I mean, that could lead to problems later. I have no idea why. I mean, this is since it's I think, a relatively simple technical play, I was surprised that Oliver didn't do it.
Well, we obviously was scared of the counter prime, but I think
but then with the ace point made, and now you may get into trouble later. So
usually you have to just do it.
I think it's just standard technique to slot here, especially with white having the ace point made. There's not so much counterplay, and hitting and trying to get counterplay increases gammon losses also for white.
Yeah.
So it's a double-edged sword actually for white to hit.
Right.
One maybe step up. Well, are there bad numbers? I can see 6-3, for example, which is better for white when white steps up.
But the advantage of staying back is maybe that you can play more crossovers to avoid the G. But I think
that's too. No. I mean, so you would play 8-7. No, you don't want to break your 5 prime. That's for sure. I mean, just double 5s. So there it is, what we mentioned. That happens when you don't slot the prime. So accidents are much more likely to happen.
Only give an indirect.
But who is ahead in the race? I mean, aren't you ahead in the race by a lot? I mean, this means you have to I don't like it particularly. It looks like you're way ahead in the race, so why not just make the deuce, make the 3, and start? I mean, that looks like a healthy race lead to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Christian says not a lot of consulting. It looks like him playing. If he refers to Oliver, I mean, that makes sense now that the time is running out. In the beginning of the match, I think they were much slower, and especially Oliver was explaining some of his reasoning to Anna Sophia. But now I also would, the stronger player should take command when time is running out.
And we may have quite a few games in front of us. So
Yeah, so
below 2 minutes.
yeah, it looks all. I mean, look at the clock, David. I mean, it has to be all Oliver now because time is running out. So I had this one match with my student where we also got into time trouble, and when we were in time trouble, that was not the moment for lessons. Okay, so that seals this game. So, we are 8-4. Okay, he rolls.
Yeah, 2 times 2-1.
Okay, so now, so 3 more games at most, it seems. Maybe 4 with some. No, highly unlikely. Okay. So we will see the same again from Oliver, probably not cubing. So for the same reasons as mentioned before now, that his gammon value gets higher, he has to be a little bit more careful with that strategy.
As soon as they split, for example, you should seriously consider cubing.
For R. As long as white has the anchor, then you don't need to be afraid to lose your mark.
Now it starts already.
Double 5 followed by a fan.
I would cube here, but
yeah, okay, but that's
could not be
his style, and it's not a big thing. And for 2, yeah, it could be still a clear take. So that's true, probably with the 4-point mate.
Yeah, if you're sure, it's easier. But if you have doubts, better cube.
Now again, I like a double 5 followed by a fan. I think that would have been too much. So I think again he had market losers. Or double 4s, fan could be 1. So yeah, but okay.
Especially if you only do it for the PR and not.
I mean, if you, I like making the 9 and splitting here. I think hit lose is not the right idea, to be honest. No. It doesn't even increase gammon wins for me, so or much at least. I will make the 9 and split. I also play 18 even at the score. Yeah, this doesn't look great. 3-6 hits. So now he can just roll on for a while because now there are no market losers on the horizon. So everybody, all the spectators agree, almost. At least the ones that give their opinion. So that's the 16. 6-5, that's the anchor, bar point anchor. What else? Six, 3, good shot. Hit and out, but not to Andreas. A little bit wishful thinking sometimes is illegal moves.
No.
not cheating or not at all.
Obviously,
not at all. Just but it's just the tendency that you move in your favor illegally because that's what we want to do. Yeah, not because you do it on purpose, but it just like feels. It seems I mean, in this match, it happened 3 times or so, and
Yeah,
It was-
David, it's just a free choice. You can play with any partner of any country, any gender, any skin color. It's just totally free.
two players.
That's how the world should be, we think.
Yeah, mutual attraction is also allowed. Nothing is forbidden. So this is not the only times when there is a country. It's at the Team World Championship. So that's the doubles is just can be from any country. Five, 3, that looks like team number. Okay, yeah. Two, 3, so do you want to hit loose here?
I like stepping up, but
Okay, now there's okay.
so
So
one of these delayed cubes, and only 1 minute and 1 second left for Team Squire Jorgensen.
yeah, easy take, super easy take actually.
Don't get tricked.
Yeah,
Of course. Know it.
2-1 is interesting. So yeah, you maybe want to make the 4. But
Looks good to me.
so now crucial moment of this game. Oh, double 5. So that okay, out to the 10 for sure, I think. And then the question, make the 11. You also can hit loose, but that's a bit risky. On the other hand, if you make the 11 and your opponent anchors, it's so much
bad.
But I think
I somehow
you,
like the 11.
yeah, I like it too, and just try to get this home. Also, there's no guarantee if you get missed that you can cover. So, I mean, the score dictates a play like this.
Yep. Other play definitely wins more gammons. Which
I certainly would have hit at the normal score.
Yeah.
Okay, what does my book say? Don't have it with me right now.
You don't know it by heart?
Also, this is a special situation, so I'm mainly discussing unlimited situations or special situations like gammon go or gammon save, which is also gammon save for the other side, but this is neither. So this is certainly, I'm pretty sure that you do hit the second checker on the 5 at a normal match score. So here we have an interesting double uses. Isn't it too much contact keeping the 11 and the, but is there another option? I would move, wasn't it possible to move from the 11 to the 9?
I lost starting position, to be honest.
Of the 11 now, yeah. 9 and 2, yes, yes. I mean, why do you create or keep more contact when you ahead in the race? Yeah, 15, 13, 11, 9, 4, 2. Yeah, I agree. But okay. Of course, Black will soon get into some trouble keeping the 2 anchors.
And switching versus things. Huh? 16 is not an option, I think. Even though the 2 anchors so close together, not so strong.
And make the ace, maybe? Should not be completely stripped everywhere. Okay. Make the board. And 8 to 5.
We see another double 5 by Andreas. Not solving everything, but it's a good start.
That's also
I will
pretty
think to
good.
the 11, I think. Just Not a lot of
everything to-
spares.
Yeah. I
Just 13-11 with 2.
I mean this just keeps.
Love to have a spare on the 8, but I think it's
I mean clearing a point looks natural.
Yeah.
Yeah. 13-11.
should be.
Yeah. Why create? And this is also bad now.
And you
Black
have to
simply
run.
can run without being punished. So why not clear the 13? Why not?
Go back to starting position. Always move everything back. Reset and then.
Yeah,
I think
yeah, 13-11. I mean, that's the game plan now. Reducing contact, having spares, playability. I think it's not even close here. Well,
So both teams, not too much time left, of course.
okay. Well, I don't understand this, but it's certainly better than playing with 3 blots.
That's also a good role, I think.
Yeah, just keep
Can
everything.
keep everything. Was not so likely before the roll.
So I don't know. Why? I mean, time is precious here, Oliver.
How can you waste time on this roll? Huh?
When you just don't have.
Yeah, so low in time.
Okay, slot.
That was really expensive seconds.
Now, yeah, keep the board, understand it.
Yeah.
3, 2, 3, yeah, getting awkward, yes. What can you do? Certainly don't want to leave shots. 5-1, just 13-7. Do you really want to? And doesn't that reduce cons? No, I don't like it. I will play this.
I would have.
13-7.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, even with a roll like this, you are like it much better. Huge swing on double 3s. So that was.
Yeah, but time pressure maybe.
Yeah, but that was a roll to spend certainly more time on than the 2-1. Yeah. So now you clear points when you can. Yes, not the point that you want to clear. The closed board and 11.
No.
6-3 is a shot, so you clear the 10.
Play at least. That's
easy to play. So again,
huge swing.
Oliver with the back to the wall. Can he perform again?
Make it 2?
No, not this time. That's
still not over.
Still not over.
But that was definitely the best chance.
2, 3, just yeah.
Was it so clear? Not to make double 6 so bad. You could just play the 3 and 6 to 4. Was it so super clear?
I mean, you want to have the strong board.
Okay, just asking. Yeah.
Because of these scenarios. I think for me it was okay. Last chance, maybe. You just hit.
Just hit.
And
feel it more or less if they don't perform.
Big swing coming on for 3, and it's a 5 in the last. Okay, wow, this is really exciting. And now we have the additional time pressure component for the next game.
And they will play Gammon Go versus Gammon Save after doubling. Yeah, time makes it so exciting. Yeah. And can't repeat it often enough that the Gammon is the cruelest game for a reason. Called the cruelest game for a reason. Anything can happen as long as the match is not over. Anything that can happen will happen at some point.
Eventually.
In your life. Yeah, and live and online. We cannot stress it enough. Makes absolutely no
Oh,
difference.
it only happens online, doesn't it?
Yeah, so close twice, no? Leading at 8-1. They did not hit the last checker with the 3. It would have been over.
No, even the 6-3. Before it was also the sequence rolling a doublet, a high big doublet, and then the 3.
Yeah, but it's perfect for this big final. That we get not such a lopsided match, but more games, and maybe we see even double match point at the end.
Okay, that's it officially for this game.
1-1 is, we need to get up in 1 now. So 45 seconds, 2 minutes 31 seconds.
Okay, another break. So.
Oh no, they switch.
Finally, they switch. Yeah, I think that's the smart. It's a smart thing.
Yeah.
For the reason that I already mentioned, she's the stronger player and also more experienced, faster.
Yeah.
And with 2.5 minutes on the clock, and
you may see 2 games. It's can take a while.
So
good decision,
I think. Yeah. Okay, 2-1, you slot. Three makes the point. It's not so much putting pressure, but really think it's just because of the clock. Makes sense. In these critical stages, you let the better player play. Okay, now the cube comes a bit earlier than usual.
And now we are in a real gammon-go, gammon-save situation.
Yeah. Easy take. 5-3. Shot. Yeah, that with her pace. Yeah, she plays faster, so Oliver doesn't have time to think about
on their
time. 2-1. Make it a 9, I think. Yeah. Okay, out. Force. So, guess you make the anchor.
16
and maybe the more gammon producing play would be probably make the 4 with 3 checkers. Or the 1 point. Yeah, I didn't see it. Of course. Yeah, you have to blitz. Yeah. Yeah, you have to blitz probably at gammon go. I didn't see it. Good observation, Matt.
Well, yeah.
Or okay, you slot the two inner board points. Nothing else. 5-3, clear the 16. Big racing advantage here. 5-4, make the 4. 3-1, that's not ideal, but it's okay. I mean, solid. Just prefer to roll high numbers, do not let them catch up in the race. 5-3 clears the mid. 4-2, 2,
7.
yeah, 2 down I would have played, but no big deal. Makes the prime another 6 prime, but yeah, now I see the merit of 2 down. You can make a counter 6 prime, so then black cannot just slot that easily. Make the prime, yes.
And I like to step up.
Yeah. Great shot. Yes, you make the 3, yes. So some more gammons. 4, 5, just come out, yeah.
Aces would help a lot here.
There's the ace, but it comes with a return.
Oh.
So we have 2 winners.
Yeah, but you rolled a 4-5 before it can.
Only online. Ooh, double 5s. 6, 4, it's awkward.
The ace, 4 shots is a better way. Yeah, you can play safe.
Yeah,
play
maybe.
safe.
Yeah, you should play safe. I mean, winning is important too.
Yeah.
I mean, B6. 6-1. Now you probably make it. Yes.
2 shots are fine.
2 winners.
It's easier to play the rest, and the G's goes up.
Okay, it's a significant amount of gammons if they manage the closeout, which is now extremely unlikely. So probably you leave only double 4s.
Yes, should leave only double 4s. No.
No. Why is that? Strange.
He's really tired, I think.
Yeah.
After playing 1 week.
Oh, the 3 was up first, so that could have been punished.
I'm pretty sure that.
But that was a really.
Oliver will solve this in a second as a problem. He's just tired, I'm pretty sure. Can happen to anybody.
Absolutely. 2, 4, and 5-3, or yeah, rather the checker off probably for the G. Yeah, for the G. 4, 5, in and down. Yeah. No. Not really much gammon danger anymore, and
so we end up in a real double match point, most likely, but still.
5, make the deuce. Okay, that's a good number. And Kiko, of course, will stay for 1 more attempt. Everything in?
Maybe not.
You want to run here?
No.
Why?
Play 1 more time.
Yeah. 6 numbers.
To lose a gammon here.
Okay, that's not it. So, yeah. And probably the final of the first Doubles World Championship will go to the finish line, to the DMP. Wow, I think they were more than 99% favorite before the double 4s that left the shot on the 3. So this is incredible. Now
we've all seen that it always.
Yeah, in live play too. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I mean, I should stop this, but sometimes I'm just getting really upset about all these online dice generator XG orchestrated stuff, and so now okay, yeah, I'm repeating myself, but there are a few things I get emotional about, but all this crap.
But the other side repeat as well, huh?
Yeah, they are also repetitive, actually more than I am, and it comes up all the time. It's just annoying.
So I hope they will not take another break. Kiko is
leaving. Okay, so that keeps the excitement up, and just guess it will be only 5 minutes or something. Okay, we are back for the final game in this World Championship. Another shake hands. Ready to go. 5-2, split. Three, 2. I think hit it down. Yes.
And by the way, we see Andreas rolling again. So
Oh. 5-4, cover, and maybe you want to split simply. So the first time for a long time, since the first part of the first game, we have a new favorite win this.
Oh.
But still, of course, far. So he needs 5-6 is a great shot. It's 2. Yes.
5 is pretty crucial.
Yeah, no. And double uses hits on the 5. Yes. Up. Cocked. 4-1 in and hit. Yep. 5-3, good shot. Makes the 5. So this could be a long game actually. 4-1. Yeah. Anchor and just lift. No reason to do anything else. Double deuces. Yeah, and stepping up to the 21 I like. Well, I would like, maybe, but it felt to me.
Too far apart, the 2 anchors.
Yeah, and
the idea is to run from the 23, but
yeah,
as soon as possible.
Another doublet, so make the 5 and come down. Maybe. Why not make the 10 here?
Make the 20.
Yeah. doublets. So now make the 21. Don't see a reason to make the bar here. I think that's a mistake. I mean, but 4-2, good shot. Punishing, not making the better anchor.
Eric Peterson in the chat. We meet him here in Aachen. He was at the tournament.
So he has to leave, unfortunately. 5-2, just nothing special to the 6. Yeah, perfect. Double 5s. Okay, so good number actually. Head in the race, just need to get this last checker home, make the 5. So now black really wants to come out. Ace doesn't do it. Okay, so this is awkward.
Maybe just make the 2 point.
Make the 2 point, yeah. I don't want to step into the bar here. It feels, okay, I mean, could work. 24 numbers. There's a hit, good shot.
Oh, but use one of your 6 return hits.
Ace, yeah. Yeah, looks. I mean, that's the way. Yeah, you want to fight back here. So maybe even 2 down and hope to avoid the 6 once, to dodge a 6, and then. Yeah.
I don't like this.
I don't
6s and aces.
6s and aces, so too much. No, just play against the 6, I would say. Play against the 6 now. These more numbers, and your goal is to build a prime. So no. This is bad. I don't like it. 2 down, clear play. I think so too. I think that was really not the right idea. Even in these variations, you're probably better off to the 2 checkers down. Yeah, 2 down. So now you gotta make, now you have to play against the 5. Yeah, down from the mid, I think. Just fewer numbers. Yes, okay. Same principle. Okay, so crucial roll coming up here. Will he be able to roll a 5? Yes, there's the 5. Great shot.
This be the way to the championship.
2, 3.
But it's still a lot to do.
Yeah, lots of contact. 4-1, another good shot. Dance, okay. Yeah, in the end, they got punished for their 6-4. Only 54 likes, yeah. Indeed. Smash that like button.
And it was for the whole day, yeah? So
Okay.
not just for this match. So
I mean, there were some technical issues.
but we don't get paid per like, so it's not too bad.
Build the board. 4-1 makes the ace, but it's not a good shot. 6-4. Maybe, yeah, freedom, more playability. 5-2 is good. Goes to the 6. 5-3. Cannot make the point. Maybe 6 and 5 to just be able to make the. So now play 8-5. Yes, good.
Shots. So lot on over 2.4.
5-3. So clears the mid.
Well, we want the 9.
Yeah.
Any 9 hits?
Nope, that's not it. And slot the ace. 4-2. Safety is that checker. It's fine.
3 checkers on the, I think it's called Cinderella point, by Bob Wachter. 7 pips apart from the anchor.
5-3 is good. Yeah. 6-5 out with 1. Yes,
yeah.
All the way. Even some racing equity.
We get a 7 shot.
Nope. We get a pick and pass.
Very strong one. They're coming fast.
Oh, that was yes, yeah.
Yes,
it's really cruel.
No, double 4.
Do you give the double 4s here?
I think.
Yeah, but why?
It's tough.
Why? I mean,
yeah, it's not clearly that it's easier to get home. It's better to give nothing.
3-1. Now you got to give the double 4s.
Yeah. Don't do it again. Doubling your hitting chances. Oh, this would be the roll of the tournament. Double 4s.
Nope. 5-4. Not a good number.
And
6-2. 3 numbers.
Triple the chances.
the 4 up,
close.
so close.
7, I guess.
Yeah.
Why not? Now we may see a shake hand after big double, maybe.
4-1, we see a pick and pass
Pick and
again.
pass, of
Again,
course.
yeah.
Gains racing chances, and he might enter with a 6. Of all the worries.
Okay, so this is almost it.
Almost it, but still an early big E
Yeah, but
and a miss.
so this
Never-
is really
never give up.
never surrender.
Never surrender.
Yeah, what a match! I'm curious to see their match-winning chances before Andreas wrote the double fours. I suspect it's below 1%.
This is stuff for nightmares for Akiko and Andreas.
So no other world championship title probably for Kiko.
So stay tuned. We try to get the winners here in
For an
the
interview.
office for a very short interview, I guess.
And tomorrow is the grand final of the singles at 3 p.m. It's supposed to start.
Between Jürgen and
That's
Martin.
the last match of the day, of course. I mean, we are approaching midnight here.
Yeah.
So, the highlight of the day, of course, the finals
And
of the
it's
doubles world
the finals
championship.
of the main event here. World Championship, the very first doubles championship. As far as I know, we will get the same next year here, and then I think it's planned that it will go like the Teams World Championship, that it will go from country to country.
Oh,
At least I
country
heard.
double. Yeah, okay. Okay, we hear some clapping, so we're
Okay,
a
we
little
have
bit.
a little bit delay. We hear the clapping. Yeah.
So-
yes, we have a
We have a winner, and now that's it. So big congrats to Oliver Squire and Anna Sophia Jorgensen for becoming the first
awesome
world champions, doubles world champions.
what a
And I
comeback.
really feel pity for Kiko and Andreas. They had it in their hands, and then it slipped away. Kind of tragic, but also shows all the aspects of the game.
Yeah, sure.
So I hope we will have the winners for a short interview.
Yeah.
So maybe you can just ask them to come,
Can also already switch the
Because-
screen, maybe.
and they're coming. So I switch to this scene here. And yeah, it would be nice if we could cut off that half or make it bigger, but so I will put these 2 chairs because nobody wants to see me. You want to see the winners. So I will make room. So that should work. Who are the finalists tomorrow? That's Marta Jelset against Jürgen Grunstedt. Hey! Congratulations.
Thank you.
I guess you never had any doubts of winning during the
never
match.
any doubt, no.
Sit down here so that people can see you. Yeah, you just. No, I'm standing besides. As I already said, nobody wants to see me. They want to see you too. So yeah, what a match! So yeah.
Yeah,
Incredible! Congratulations!
thank you.
So really
Yes,
great.
congrats.
Congrats!
Thank you.
Cheers.
Great match.
Yeah,
Great match.
thanks.
Great
Yeah,
Yeah.
so exciting.
Fantastic.
Yeah, very exciting.
So yeah. First question is always, how does it feel to be the first team world champions, doubles world champions?
Feels very good.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Incredible.
We
Yeah.
didn't expect anything.
No,
really.
we didn't expect anything
Just-
going into it.
No, we
Just,
just
um,
went in to play.
Mhm.
To
You
play.
expected even less at some
Yeah.
part of the game before you rolled
Yeah.
the double fours.
At 8-1 down, we expected a bit less, but
So yeah, that's great. Be happy for you, but it's also really tragic. I mean, you feel happy, of course, but yeah,
yeah,
really,
it's really
cruel,
tough. Really cruel for the opponents,
Yeah.
for sure. But,
Yeah.
So
And are you planning to defend your title next year here in Aachen?
of course, yeah.
Great.
You
Yeah.
have to.
yeah,
Yeah.
you have to exactly. You have to.
Mhm.
So, well, so how did you go into the matches? Was there any plan for who starts, or did you have any pre-planned match plan, or it was just take it as it comes?
So we kind of planned to change each game
Change a little bit each game.
to even if we won the game or lost the game, just to make it a bit dynamic. And,
Yeah.
like reset our minds a bit before the next game.
When we were really low on time, I
Yeah.
let Ollie roll.
I commented
We
on
do-
that was certainly a smart move. So
Yeah, we did that every time we were low on time.
yeah.
So
That's a good strategy for sure.
But I certainly couldn't have done it without you, because
oh,
I felt like a really lucky charm throughout the whole tournament. So yeah,
well, thank
Um,
you. You
yeah.
too.
so we were equal.
We tried to just relax, be calm, think rationally, I think,
Hmm.
and not think too much about winning or any prize. Just
Sure.
be in the here and now and look at
Yeah.
each move as it comes.
Oh, Akiko and Andreas are here. Maybe you can go just like
Yeah, sure.
No, you should stay and maybe you can come into the
Oh.
picture as well. Or you don't want to after this?
Probably, no, that's fine. Well, it's a bit awkward here. with
Yeah,
space.
yeah, okay. So then, yeah, but maybe just
Okay.
I mean, you can just
Yes,
see,
we can-
just move over, just
Make us
behind
very,
them.
very small and
Yeah,
make something like this.
yeah, exactly.
It's a
So,
bit
Akiko, come,
weird.
come.
It's a
Perfect.
bit weird.
Yeah. Maybe we can change the camera a bit.
Maybe the ankle
The angle probably,
can go a little bit up.
probably you can
Can you?
Move it,
you
maybe.
can adjust the angle, can't you?
Or we
Can
can
you-
just put it.
Maybe. It gets really
Okay,
weird.
this is fine for you guys. I mean, I can
That's
keep it
fine.
like this. Okay, just yeah. This was I commented. This was just terrible. Must have been terrible for you. You had it in the bag basically, and I think it was your double force, and then the hit, and then it was still a long way to go. So. How was it? This getting more and more nervous and starting getting
Oh, well,
doubts when?
We weren't nervous. It's backgammon,
Okay.
and we were favorite till the end. Yeah.
Yeah.
So just concentrate,
Mm.
enjoy the game. It's a great game, and in the end, the dice are a factor too, aren't they?
Aren't they? Yes,
Yeah.
yes, they are. And you all did a great job. Congratulations to all of you. So, Rainer, do you have any questions or anybody else? Any questions here?
And I think our opponents played very well. So in the end, it's the dice that can tell.
Okay.
And no massive blunders or something, and probably not.
Yeah. So that's great attitude. Congrats to all of you. And so now it's time to celebrate. So
Thanks,
we want
Thank you.
No interview for me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please come.
Yeah.
Please, absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. Please have a seat.
Have a seat.
Absolutely.
Okay. So
The
then
ladies in front. The ladies in
Yes.
front. That makes perfect
So-
sense. Yeah.
Akiko,
Yeah.
you have so much
Yes.
experience in backgammon. Have you ever lost a match like this with a final like being like a 99% favorite probably?
So
Or was
yeah,
that your worst defeat in that sense? That you
of course I have many experience, and but I won opposite side. I have same experience like Oliver and Anne. So this is backgammon.
Yeah.
So
sometimes it's in your favor, sometimes it's against you.
Yeah.
Today it was
And,
against you.
So even I lost, I'm happy to Audivine Anne, young star,
Yeah. Yeah, that's
win
great.
in Bachamon community. So I'm very happy for them.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
attitude.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
That's
So,
so great.
Thank you for playing with me, and they both good sports. So
Like everybody
Yeah.
here, I think all of you great sports.
yeah. So congratulations.
Yeah, you too. Congratulations.
Okay, then. So thank you very much. Yeah, my pleasure to commentate this. Really excited. High class backgammon. Congrats to all of you again. And everybody, stay tuned for tomorrow's grand final at 3 p.m. So that's from us. Take care and bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Let's go from here.